The thing that I wanted to do was to open up Enemy Kitchen in Chicago, thinking, oh, maybe it'll be Chicago's first Iraqi restaurant. But what I didn't know is that Chicago has one of the largest Iraqi expat communities, next to Amman, Jordan, next to Detroit, Michigan, next to LA. When I knew that there was such a huge Iraqi expat community, I thought, like, they needed a flag, so this is the Chicago flag, but just with Iraqi colors. I thought what would be the best was to do something to celebrate that presence and to work with it. So the food truck idea was kind of born, and through conversations with Stephanie, she pointed out that the truck would then be like those trucks that Colin Powell told everybody were going around in Iraq making the weapons of mass destruction, but here it would be weapons of mass deliciousness, you know. What we're going to do is take it out at first on Sundays and Mondays, but there's always an opportunity for it to go out on the road different days. The way that the project has now grown is also the folks who are going to be helping the Iraqi chefs in the kitchen are American veterans of the Iraq War who have come back, and most of which who are involved with the Iraq Veterans Against the War. So the sous-chefs and the people serving the food are going to be veterans. And so you have this inversion of the power dynamic in Iraq where they're actually taking orders from the Iraqis. And so for me, again, it becomes very important for the customer to kind of understand the provenance of the recipe, that it comes from Iraq, but also the hands that are making your food. It's all about sculpture in this sense. It's like the shape of your kofta, the shape of your kubba, the shape of the food that's coming to you, the handwork that went into it is coming from these hands that were involved on both sides of that conflict. The restaurant that was the most interested in working with us is a place called Milo's Pita Place. A man named Milad, his brother Michael, and his father Jaher, who are all from northern Iraq and are Assyrian, agreed to this with a lot of enthusiasm. They understood the project. There will be kubba mosul with the HP sauce. There will be we're going to have a variation on a really amazing Iraqi dish called maskuf, and Milad makes an amazing maskuf. It's basically a fish dish. And for them, it's also a business proposition, which I really love, because it's not that I'm looking to just start up something as normal as a business, but I love the idea that this could be something that would be sustainable, and it can create critical and social platforms wherever it goes. In some parts of Iraq, it's customary to sprinkle on the head of guests rose water after they've enjoyed a good meal and good conversation, a good evening together, so that the aroma follows you home and it then becomes like this Proustian memory. The dispenser is going to be on the side of the food truck. It's stainless steel, and it's going to be engraved with the same symbol that was on Saddam's silverware. When you compliment a cook, you basically say Ashdiduk, which means bless your hands. So it has the Iraqi crest, it says Ashdiduk, and then it says bless your hands. And so what you do when you're done with your meal is you just put the rose water on your hands, and you put it on your hair, and then it'll follow you home, you know, the kind of pleasant aroma of your disturbing experience on this truck.